Hey guys, it's Fire Ginger back here with a thief build. Today's build is going to be a Deadeye point build. So it's going to be very similar to our last build, but hopefully the idea is that this is more, a little bit more offensive than the last one. The last build was very defensive. Hopefully this one will be a little more offensive. So we'll see how well that works. So we're going to switch over here to our game, run through everything, and then we'll jump in and do our two games as usual. So I'm just gonna fly over here to our spot here quick. All right. So start traits here: Deadly Arts, Serpent's Touch, Stealing inflicts poison. While in the down state, your attacks apply poison. Deadly Ambition, inflict poison when striking a foe with a dual wield attack. Gain increased condition damage. Lotus Poison, weaken targets when you poison them. Panic Strike, immobilizing a foe poisons them. Striking a foe below the health threshold immobilizes them. Expose Weakness, do increase strike damage to your target for each unique condition damage on them. And then Potent Poison. Poison you inflict has increased damage and duration. Other Deadly Arts traits apply with stacks of poison. For Trickery, we have Kleptomaniac, stealing gives you initiative. Burst of Agility, cast Luster Haste when attacking from behind the side, which gives us quickness, fury, swiftness, and break stun. Preparedness, increased max initiative by 3, gain increased expertise. Pressuring Strike, enemies you interrupt are inflicted with Torment. Let attacks increase all damage dealt per initiative spent by increasing damage, condition damage, lifesteal damage, and stealing gains reduced recharge time. Deadly Ambush, stealing also applies bleed. Bleeding you inflict deals more damage. And for the Deadeye, we get access to Deadeye's mark. So mark a target, cause your initiative attacks to generate malice when they hit or critically hit your foe. Lose all malice when the mark ends or when this cast skill is recast on a new target. So basically, we get access to malice, which affects our stealth attack. Our stealth attack abilities, but we still get the bleed, poison, stuff like that. And then the steal is replaced with Deadeye's Mark, which unlocks new stolen skills and malice generation. Stealth attacks consume malice for bonus effects. Gain access to rifles and cantrips. We have Malice, Malicious Intent. Marking a target or striking a mark with a stealth attack will immediately grant 1 Malice. Renew Gaze. Deadeye's Mark recharges if your mark is defeated. Gain regeneration when this recharge occurs. Silent Scope. Silent Scope, gain precision, gain additional precision when wielding a rifle. Enter stealth when you dodge roll with a rifle equipped, which we do not have. We just get the extra precision. Iron Sight, strike damage to your marked target is increased, and strike damage taken from your marked target is reduced. And then we have Be Quick or Be Killed. Gain quickness when marking a foe. Your power and precision are increased while under this effect, which is awesome. For skills, we have Hide in the Shadows, Vanish in Stealth, and Cure Conditions, then gain regeneration and heal yourself, which hopefully will work well with the malicious stealth attacks. Blind Shout, reveal yourself if you're stealth and immobilize your target after a short delay, while also removing boons. If the foe... Sorry guys, excuse me. If the foe is your marked target is also knocked down, which also applies poison and vulnerability, which is interesting, which will be good. Prepare 1,000 needles, mark your current area with inhibiting magic, ready location to poison enemies, mobilize, poison, bleed, cripple. Then we have prepare steal area, mark your current area with stiffling magic, ready location, steal enemies in. Create an area that blocks projectiles and prevents enemies from entering and leaving for 8 seconds. And then we have Blasphemous Venom, your attacks are unblockable and turn foes to stone. So I say it's kind of a little bit more offensive, but the idea is still the same. It can be very point protective, but we also have some offensive abilities, which will be kind of fun with the Malice offensive ability, the Deadeye offensive abilities. We already read the Deadeye, or the Deadeye's Mark. We have pistols and daggers, again, the same as last time. Vital Shot, you shoot for the vitals and bleed. And then the Malicious Sneak Attack. Sneak Attack with a rapid fire from your pistol that makes your foe bleed. Consumes all malice when striking a mark to inflict torment with a duration equal to twice the consumed malice. So for each for each malice consumed, the torment lasts for 2 seconds. So example, 3 torments, 3 malice would be 6 seconds of torment. Bolas fire, mobilizing bolas to vulnerability and immobilize. unload, blast your foe repeatedly with both pistols, gain initiative if all attacks hit. Daze your headshot with daze your foe with a headshot. Black powder, fire black powder, blinding your target and nearby foes with smoke. And that'll be nice because we interrupt. We get that from the pistols. We get extra damage, which will be nice. So it's gonna be, like I said, more offensive, hopefully, which will be quite nice. And then we get in here, I think. I thought there was your dual wield attack grants poison, but maybe I was reading wrong. Maybe I'm just reading wrong. That's okay. Alright, anyway, sorry about that. Daggers, strike, and then the chain is bleed on the last attack. Bleed, strike. Everyone's going to strike. The second part will bleed, and the third attack will poison. And then the malicious is attack your foe from the shadows and strike for double damage if you hit from behind. And then consume a mouse when striking your mark to deal bonus damage. Heartseeker, the less health, the more damage. Death Blossom, do an evasive attack over your target, striking all enemies 3 times, each causes bleeding. Dancing Dagger, throw a dagger that cripples and torments. And then the Cloak and Dagger, stab your foe and vanish in stealth, leaving them vulnerable. And then for amulet, we have Carrion, Power, Vitality, Condition Damage, Ruin the Afflicted, Condition Damage, Poison Duration, Bleeding Duration, and then create a Death Nova at foe's location. And then again, for both weapon sets, we have Agony and Venom for poison increase and bleeding increase. So I know it's very similar to the last build that we played. Well, this might be even more. The last one was very, I think, defensive. It had some offensive capability, but the fact that you can pick a target and deal 10% damage, extra damage to them, excuse me, is quite nice, and they take less damage from you. And then you also get the malice, you get the quickness, so you can shoot faster, and then you've got this blinding shadow, which you can knock down and then go in for the kill. When you immobilize them, you poison them, so that's quite nice. So overall, I think this will work. Oh, there it is. Inflict poison when you're striking a foe with a dual wield attack. Which these are the dual wields, so we'll get poison on those. So hopefully this works well. Like I said, it's more offensive is the idea of it. That way we can hopefully be more use on offense, and we don't have the mobility, so I guess we don't get that movement as much, but hopefully we get the more damage on specific targets will be nice, especially when it's a, your teammates pick a target. I can pick that target, put a Deadeye marker on them to inflict bleed and poison, and then I can also, blindly knock them down, remove wounds, poison them, immobilize them, so all that fun stuff, which hopefully will work pretty well. And like I said, these are very defensive for points, so the faster we can get to a point, hopefully the better. I'm not sure what that noise was. If you guys heard that loud ding, I don't want to say loud ding noise or whatever noise that was, so I apologize for that. I'm not sure what that was, but I said this build worked good, but hopefully it works better this game. We're gonna try and play the range for the malice, and then try and hide hide it to consume the malice, the malicious sneak attacks abilities. But we'll see. It should work well, hopefully. Hopefully. Excuse me. This is a very, very common pet with the reindeer.
The match starts soon.
5 seconds of stealth. Alright, here we go.
Come here.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. An enemy ship is pulling into the harbor. It's the Capricorn. You've lost the dock. Your enemy took the archway.
Really? No way. Well, that didn't work. That did not work at all. Oh, yikes. That worked not good. Gosh dang it. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
You've lost the dock.
Entering combat.
Be ready to give the signal and return fire once the cannons are loaded.
Hold it together.
I thought I triggered my thing. Really? Yikes.
Cannons loaded.
Come on. Not working at all.
Red team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons. You've taken the archway. The bazaar is yours.
I feel furious. Rebound. It's burning to the pain. I need help.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Your enemy took the archway.
Ready, willing, and able.
Shoot.
You've lost the dock.
Contract accepted.
I've got the target.
Be ready to give the signal and
Oh,
return
come on.
fire once the cannons are loaded.
All better.
Really? Oh my gosh. Seriously? Mm. Sorry guys, this is not working out at all.
You've lost the dock. Red team, ring the bell. Fire all cannons.
I feel furious.
Oh, that sounds about right.
I may not survive.
Oh my gosh, really?
I summon the power of the light. Rebound.
When I had the knockdown, I thought the boon removal knockdown was going to be able to replace the mark skill, but I don't think it's working
They've taken the bazaar from you.
at all. Yeah, this game's definitely over. Really? Can I trigger any of my stuff today? That was terrible. Sorry guys, that did not work at all, unfortunately. I thought that was gonna work decent, but that was absolute garbage. The thought was I could keep lots of the same idea of the build. Instead of the pitfall skill, using the skill because I had the knockdown, and then additional poison and immobilizing. And then you got more offensive abilities with the also be able to trigger this on ranged attacks, having the extra damage against the marked enemies, and then along with the quickness for the 2.5 seconds, which can add up really quick. But based on the first game, though, it didn't seem to really work, which is really unfortunate. I didn't change a whole lot. I mean, I think I lost Deadly Arts, which was an interesting, I think, very helpful trait for the point build. But I figured that this would be allow me to kill things a little bit quicker, and it didn't seem to work. So that's unfortunate, because I figured, oh, I could definitely, get through enemies a lot quicker, having the extra damage, granting quickness for 2.5 seconds, which if you can, the unload becomes a lot faster. You get the poison bleeding. Then you have this skill at range to, knock down, poison, apply vulnerability, boon removal, which could be nice. And then you have these skills as well. But I couldn't get everything set up in time. I couldn't see my target coming at me to trigger the Deadeye's mark. It almost works better, like I said, if you're more defensive. The thought was having some offensive capability. Maybe that game just nothing was working. So it's just it's tweaking process, but trying to get better at it. Really am. So, but it's just one of those things that you just gotta slowly get better at. Be nice to actually buy gems for like upgraded slots and all that stuff. But no, I was hoping that would work a bit better. Kind of curious what this armor looks like. Oh, I'm gonna be very upset. I need to sell this before game starts. Oh, I clicked the wrong map. Are you kidding me? I can't sell those things? Oh my gosh. Alright. I guess I'll have to destroy that. Or move it off to the side. I'll probably end up just destroying that item. Or see if I can sell anything on the market quick. Shoot. Actually, yeah, I think I could salvage some stuff. Or trade post some stuff. Yep. The salvage pieces. Or unidentified gear. Perfect. Because we're going to do better this game. So I want to make sure I have inventory room. Alright, here we go. I wish the malice had like increased damage per malice stack. I guess that's that's probably the thing I should have grabbed instead. But I figured the quickness would be good, especially if I'm just trying to drop people as fast as possible. So alright, here we go with game number 2.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
I was gonna go home. Like I originally said it in the
Lost
chat.
lion.
Come on.
You've
Come here.
captured dragon.
Attack my target.
That sounds about right. Come on. I swear I do way more damage than that. Nothing happens. Ugh.
You've lost the field.
Are you kidding me?
Barely.
Come on.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power. You've captured Dragon.
Oh, come on. Really?
You've lost life. The artifacts have reached maximum power.
God. Frustrating as heck.
Blue team has obtained an artifact. You've captured Dragon.
Ready for more. Admiral Trench. I feel furious. Burning you.
You've lost Dragon.
Attack my target.
I really thought I triggered this on point.
Blue team has obtained an artifact. You've captured the field.
Petrified.
Come on.
Sweetness.
Are you kidding me?
Safe from harm. In the earth. Back into the fray. I'm bleeding.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Oh my gosh.
I chose you. Thank you. Safe from harm.
Oh, I thought I had my daggers out. Or my pistols out. I said the right one, but I meant to say the other one.
Maximum power.
My gosh. Not working.
You've lost the field.
Did I not capture the point? Somebody come get it.
You've lost the field. You've captured Dragon. Blue team has obtained an artifact.
I don't have enough energy. It's poison.
Awesome. Sorry guys, this build was absolute garbage. Didn't do anything close to what I was hoping it was going to be able to do. God, it's frustrating because I thought this was going to work really, really well. Better than the last one. And it was not even close to the, like, standards, the thing of the original. God. It's frustrating because I thought I was going to be able to do good with this build. It absolutely did nothing. So I guess that's the frustrating part, is I think it's gonna work well and it doesn't. Give me 1 second here to. It just didn't work. I don't know. Maybe I tried to play it too offensively. I think that was my issue. I think the problem with a point build like this, especially when you have no mobility, is you want to be able to try and move around from point to point and defending the point. If you can't move around and you can't keep yourself up and away from the enemy, that takes the whole point away of the build. So I think, yeah, 100%, I think that's my issue, is just try to play too offensively when I should have been more defensive and trying to wander around. So I think in Daredevil is probably the best thing to do a point build with, just because you have the mobility to move around the map. You can get unstuck if need be, and then you can, so you with the movement, you just have more movement, move around faster, and I think overall it's just a better fit for a point build than a Deadeye. So, well, sorry about that, guys. I was hoping it was going to work much better, but clearly it didn't. So, sorry about that. But, I mean, the setup, the idea was good. Execution and actually what it happened, not great. So, I guess it's one of those things we gotta learn. I guess one of those things I gotta learn from, and not think some builds are. I mean, I already know now builds aren't gonna work. They don't. I don't think a lot of builds are gonna work well, and then it's hit or miss on them. But I definitely think you got to make sure you take into account the class and the lead specialization when trying to come up with builds. And this one definitely didn't have the right output for it. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about not a great build. But I mean, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with that like button. Take care, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.